WB's Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom has allegedly went through 3 rounds of reshoots, and there's some rumors that a 4th might be right around the corner. We know that Aquaman 2 has had somewhat of a troubled production, test screenings, and behind-the-scene things going on. Of course, one of these major things involves Amber Heard. That's not surprising, I don't think, to anybody. But on the other side of this, we're hearing that the film is a kind of being positioned as the end of the old universe, and they're trying to remove a bunch of things that could connect to the bigger SnyderVerse references and all this. This is why constant reshoots have happened. Per The Hollywood Reporter and then other outlets reporting on everything that they were saying, further collaborating and confirming it. You guys hear the jet? It's always when I talk about bad WB things. I'm not saying it's a conspiracy, but come on. Is it gone yet? Okay, so, yeah, look, I'm looking at this whole situation, just kind of shaking my head, not understanding what they were doing, what they're even trying to do. Like, they've had conflicting messages and reports in regards to Aquaman 2 for months now. As a matter of fact, probably over a year. They were saying it deeply connects to the future of the universe, that they were setting up with Black Adam and all that. And then, no, they're not. And then James Gunn is like, well, it sets up Superman Legacy. And then he's like, well, I never said that, even though he did. And then there's just other reports out there in relation to how connected to the Flash and what they were doing. It's all sort of just compounded into one giant mess of news, and like this giant spider web of here's the truth, here's a rumor, but the rumor is also next to the truth, but the truth connects over here. It's just kind of all out there, and it's kind of insane how much we've talked about. We do in fact know that recent reshoots did happen, and according to some reports, these were to further tie up all loose ends, because we're not getting Aquaman 3. Now, I do think that there's got to be something here to that. I just don't fully, entirely believe that these reshoots were just for that. We also know that they scheduled some reshoots because there was allegedly some plot problems and pacing issues, especially related to cutting out almost all of Amber Heard's stuff, which again makes sense if they're going to try to completely sidestep her and Mara's quest and inject something else in there. So I guess we'll know as it gets closer to the film, but everything we're hearing about this film is just kind of bad. There doesn't seem to be a lot of good news, it's just bad.